Despite measures put in place to curb the outbreak of cholera in the region in the past years, it will be recalled that in November 2016, about 500 persons were affected by cholera in the central region. This was confirmed by the Ghana Health Service. This alarming rate has been attributed largely to openification and poor hand-washing practices along the coastal belt of the region. To curb the outbreak, Ghana Red Cross Society is embarking on cholera interventions in 5 districts. In partnership with Coastal TV, 3 districts have been selected, which are Gumwawet, Infantimine, and Commander Edna Igwa from Abrem. The 6 days roadshow visited Apam, Abrem Agona, Achimfo Ankafo, Amanfo, Anumabo, and Elimina Bantima. For every Theba in every community, the roadshow team embarked on a preliminary research story gathering to test the knowledge of residents on cholera. These stories were later put together and aired at night of each Theba.
Bojo, minimally is caused by bacteria. Now those bacteria, they grow in depth, especially places where they are weedy and they are rubbish over there. That's what I know that.
Say, if you found, and once my deba, and chancing, say, did the chancing, Nasa and Hopluma, no suit to me the once mano or the bar, then or the Damiabano or the bar. In Ficino on ye ya, so Utumde, once manner by Madame Yabano, no sober.
Prior to each Theba, the team paid a courtesy call to the chiefs of the community and make purpose known. The team was led by the Central Regional Manager of Red Cross, Mr. John Edu. Theba each evening had a massive turnout of members from the community, and crowd entertained each other in some azonto moves. Each night was characterized with an open forum session and answers to questions provided by personnel from the Red Cross and disease control officers from various health departments of the district.
Hello. You can say yeah. Because Obeka say enamno ahono wo ho oye eban anameboa. Eban se bonsa ahono wo ho ansa na akoto nam na nkasa. Na yebetumi de ade bia ma wo. Se kasa ade no eho ate a wonye de unhu da anameboa. Enye bibia na botumi de wani ayede ahwem na wo hu. Nti yesrew se namno ahono wo ho ahono ni ho. Fagunso na ayede poporo ho ansa na wo de aye fro.
Dudu area school for Nana Riani not the trail hano. I try baby there, Sir Cougar and Nesu there, Sir use toilet, and also kitchen manaba. ohia pada ba ho nsa ho na nsa ho no mesua bibi wo mede afọ no nsa obu pipe no ansana ohoro wie so asan two pipe no na me gidi pada se obi call toilet na oba James won nsam na sana se no oje so pipe wo bu em no wa ohoro nsa ho obi wie no obi nsa se nsa na wa ho ma wa neat no oba saja to pipe no na obi wie no James won nsa ho to besi den na wo wie
Pacho Osen Sanara what the boy tappen Honora sooner what the tomb the fin wasan Nansan Wakafa.
Yo brother me da sibe brave say o for unsa na essence wo free jana so baaye no wo do unsa so tap no na obie ye nti no say emfa ne say unsa eka ejana ni bi e na wo de akoye tap na no a enu nti na wo for unsa wo de semina ne ye unsa wo ma etwa ehuro nti say etwa ehuro na ansa na wo be sanfro unsa ho no na wo de ehuro semina no wo de aworo tap na no but mo ba woni amechire na wonsa ehuro no a wonya wohoro ehuro ni mfiri wonsa no na wo de aworo tap ni nyina no so ho enti wo de ehuro no wohoro tap na no te se ne wa wohoro wonsa ho a wo wie na wo sa bie na wo sanfro wonsa ho a na wo de nsu ni bi enso asanfro anasa wo de awoshe we no tap no nso ho enti adan de day no
Practical demonstration of proper hand washing method was not left out.
Nti osede semina no ocha ewura kasa yie di semina no edebeye na we twa ehuru
ocha ehura na eza ato ho na afi akonsa arado ezikan etutwu wonsa na yem on say be nyina me ebe ya wa bekum de ma so na ebe ye wonifa na ko wa roba ukoko meti nudo iwia on sani tem say be tem iwia on sani.
A major partner with the Central Regional Red Cross Society to promote this agenda was Swiss Red Cross. Speaking to the health coordinator of emergency response activities, Evans Kelvin, he gave his overview impression on the roadshow tour so far.
Now we can say that committee members participated very well, and the kind of questions they asked during the open forum were very relevant, very excellent, and interestingly, some of them have, when questions were asked about the lessons they've learned from the roadshow, they came out with very excellent points. Excellent points, and as to that, the fact that they have to wash hands regularly, they have to use they have to use the latrines instead of going for open defecation. They have to make sure that they eat warm food. I was very excited hearing those things that the community members were mentioning. I believe that as they are saying it, and even in the presence of sometimes the queen mothers and the chiefs at the gathering, they are going to put them into practice. And I'm very proud of what they were saying. And I'm very proud of the fact that there's this collaboration between Costa TV and the Ghana Red Cross Society. It is my prayers that it will continue, even if that funding from the Swiss Red Cross, this collaboration can go on. I acknowledge the work of the Costa TV, and I'm happy about it. It's my prayer that it will continue.
At the end of each deba, some community members shared lessons learned.
Okay, Monsieur Yamabebre, say, at times, if you be now call bonting, eco private, Muko light, is any anamokana. Nasala and I are moyeno. Eana me cry me ninja, you have been here for cano. San or like crana. Or yes, I like crana, a to me the higher day, Ebreno. Say now, more casa, woman called Phoebe, Adia Trinity, Muse. Obobo modern say obesi toilet and obetu toilet e woni fie senia saa yale ne ade no ebi en de enkonkoba enu nti na meja ha mabegya bia mesumitie senia obedidi a obewo hye won sa ho ne ade me de pa say mo abakro yi mu a
Remesua de bebre de
ebo asana nam na echa won yankom pa ebe fi awode ehoro ede seminar na nsu ede horo won san ho asana ebe dide ana be so bibi ma ya eso na ye nzade me esu efimenye ede ye sa ebe bo me bebre de kwarora nkaka abo bo me bebre
say yenja na engu baby basabasa sempa no ehwa ne ekotole enye ni na de cholera ba wan sample so no de abesi edwen so ye bi a ye benya cholera na de wo ye ti enye ni osire
azuma wo beye no oye nye nije oye mfe papa papa de sisi wa be cheche mosa idiza ebe ohoro won san na edi seminar ebe ohoro won san e ko toilet ba ahoro won san e fa nde sonchi mpa oye de ebe mpa ehoro won san wan san na ene won chance o wo fie na adi no oye de itwitwum eye ni bibia ama once ma on sisi eyi no duma ama olala om kawo
program ya fine pa de mu ya mention one day won so otumo da ba ade Ozande, Cholera no, maybe more bad day. Yaman and come for sure won't come. See, I don't want to part or daba. After the minimum day, you have a toilet. If you are near the onya, a janabia will fear. I'm one but a janabia no being to obedrini. I'm a once to me feet a janabia messina to Manado. Now I'm a cholera. The man may catch one now, won't need a janabia wolf unit today. Who was in the way baby would do a treat and other way baby way I did. Who was in a year from day? But you do quay and none of us and over back. Who was in the obey Janabia? I'm more boy in Namacola and Nature.
Ye bed I am way and so on. You got toilet I am way and so on. At the baby, I am first a million in soup, young found way and so on. And I may be a cholera. Titimpo, my family. If you are toilet to buy, and say, and from me that I will. I found it to me, able to make it now hospital. No, what down who may say. It is a young, my family, one baba, or that's my dear baby.
My dad, what kind there? See, I got toilet to buy. Young, we are some. Young for some, we are some. Near Quayan, near Quayan, friends and trade by me. And now see a penny about what from an I had one. Young to worry about me, one son. When you come to one son, when you come with no often the man, in your audition, no other mamma from water, wire, into the madna wire. Me and you, near function at the Shadna, Waba can't say him. It's in your theatre.
I am fine. No more than it for the bachelor. We won't palm for one pan and some Polonia, Polonia meat. Osman or did it. And so on Chabiana Yabana, I can't. Mother Bana Mobile Chang about time. My didn't my Monichang about time. My did Mumbo. Young fish are so I feel that I'm smart as I bet you.
Then within, I come out to my commander. And ye mess my wassy. Young boy, young banfi, toilets one night. On the Kuala Laban, make it to my pa because there were Nancy say won't fit in. Now, equal to a few of a Sabasia. Kuala Labotumaba, Kuala Lana so come as a local toilet now. Equal Caribbean, and surely Yamia Yawaduma, Obota won't condom. Yamia Yawaduma, Obota won't condom. And say, make it to my pa, and say, toilet in a bumper. All them with our one song, as the wind song. Amama.
Altogether, the Red Cross Roadshow to various communities in the central region proved to be successful.
With this approach, like I say, we have really made the expectation because we are able to bring the people closer to what we want to achieve, and we are able to engage them. Looking at the approach that we have used, we see that really it has really catch the attention of the people, coming with their own challenges and also at least prepare to learn from new things. And I believe that this approach has really helped the Red Cross to achieve what it intends to achieve, or the purpose that we set for this intervention or the operation. Then,
what is the expectation of Red Cross?
The expectation is we want to reach out to the population, especially selected communities or the districts. And as we are preparing for the rainy seasons and also the dry seasons, cholera is a disease which can come at any season. And looking at the past experience of last year, Red Cross believe that we need to prepare the people so that we can all work together to make sure that we prevent the outbreak of cholera. And with this approach, getting a lot of people, engaging them so many or variety of discussion or interaction, and also listening to their views and opinions, and also preparing to also learn from us, means that we are very good to understand it, while they also understand why we are here and what we are here to give out to them. So we feel like we are able to achieve the purpose set for this program.
So at the end of the day, the rainy season is over. What do we want to record? We want to record at least 0 or no cholera, I believe.
We as a Red Cross will be happy that Central Region should have a 0 cholera free year. Even if there's any outbreak, at least it should not be Central Region or any of the community or the district we are doing the intervention. It should be outside that so that we use this communities or the district as an example of the intervention or the approach we are doing.
The Central Regional Chairman of Red Cross, Selete Nyomi, gave his overview impression on the cholera operations so far.
I think it was a very, very successful intervention. You see, I've come to realize that there's no better way to get problems solved than to engage those that the problems concern. You know, it's one thing maybe sitting in Accra or sitting in Cape Coast and then just, sending out the message thinking that somebody is going to do something about the situation. But when you get into the community and you engage with the folks, you realize that there's a lot to learn from them. And then, there's a lot of information sharing. At the end of it all, they become owners of whatever message you've deposited there. And you see that at the end of it all, it's easier to see the results. So I think on the whole, it was a very, very timely and very, very well delivered, intervention. Well, Red Cross, generally, we are known for giving first aid. And before first aid comes prevention. So, it was a call to duty to ensure that, we don't have people, being affected by cholera and other related diseases before we go and administer first aid to them. If we can send education to them at their doorsteps and they don't have the infection, it's even much better. So that was the role of Red Cross, actually, to ensure that we reduce considerably the reported cases of cholera. And to that effect, I think to a large extent, together with other stakeholders, I think we all agree that it was a very, very timely intervention.
Still with the aim of curbing any outbreak of cholera in the region, the Central Regional Branch of the Red Cross Society organized the Stakeholders Lessons Learned workshop at its premises. The rationale behind the workshop was to have an overview of the Red Cross contribution to cholera outbreak in various districts of the region in 2016 and the way forward to strengthen its contribution.
Okay, the rationale behind this stakeholders lessons learned workshop was to interact with stakeholders and see, to look at the overview of the whole operation and what are the thoughts of stakeholders as regard to Red Cross contribution towards the cholera outbreak last year, and what we think they can bring on board, so that looking at the future, some of the things that we can do it in a better way than the past operation.
It's a lessons learned workshop by all stakeholders. So we are bringing in people from the ministries, departments and agencies ministry departments and agencies, meaning Environment, Ghana Health Service, NADMO, the Regional Coordination Council, all those, the NGOs that help us. We are also bringing, as part of the team, also are the Ghana Records volunteers who are at the forefront that we trained and they move to the communities. And the third group is the beneficiaries, the community members who benefited from the services that we offered, the education, the soaps, the aqua taps and things that we did. For them also to give us their impression as to what we did well, how can it be sustained, their views about the whole thing in terms of efficiency and all those things. So these are the three groups that we got together to dissect exactly the operations that we had.
Well, I think the outbreak of last year was one of the very interesting outbreaks that we ever had as a region. And I must say that with the level of collaboration of the stakeholders, we recorded so many cases, but there was no death. The volunteers in the Red Cross were proactive in responding or perhaps reporting the cases at the facility level, and that really, for me, did a lot of good towards the case containment process.
One of the experiences I think we had was every stakeholder was ready to really coordinate together to get the epidemic over. And I could say that we really did well because this year, last year, there was no death out of the number of cases recorded. So I think it's a very good experience. And I'm wishing that we don't have to wait till the rains come again for there to be another outbreak. So what I'm expecting is this time also we as stakeholders will rally together to continue to work to make sure that we don't have cholera outbreak in the region.
Moving forward, every stakeholder has a role and responsibility, and there is the need for us to also work together on our own roles so that we'll be able to sustain the gains made, and then hopefully this year there will not be any cholera from the beginning to the end of the year.
So what is coming out of this workshop is we as stakeholders, we have identified that it's not going to be a one-time issue. We have to continue to engage the population, continue to engage the community members to change their behavior so that they can practice healthy and safe lifestyle. So I think we have agreed that this is the way to go. So we will not wait for the rains to come this year or for there to be any other outbreak. No, we are stakeholders. We said no, we are not going to wait again. We are going to start action now. And what are we going to do is to start engaging the communities, also to start preaching the good message that cholera might come any moment. Please start preparing yourself. Stop throwing away litters all over the place. Stop open defecation. Clean yourself well. Make sure your water that you drink is not contaminated. It's safe for you to drink, so that together we can have a healthy family and have a better Ghana.
Basically, like you can see, cholera is from 2 points: personal hygiene and sanitation. When it happened, we mobilized our volunteers, build their capacity, train them, so they move from house to house to give the people education. We even had people that we form of volunteers that we place in the various health facilities and the hospitals, so that when somebody comes and it's a confirmed or a suspected case, immediately alert our other volunteers. They go to that person's house, disinfect the whole place, and then within a 2-3 kilometer radius, our volunteers go from house to house and tell the people that this is your area, cholera is here, so let's keep the environment clean, let's improve upon our personal hygiene. But the question is, you can't also tell people to improve upon their personal hygiene if the means and the access is not there. And so we mobilize our partners, and today we are presenting 100 Veronica buckets, or what we call the hand washing buckets, to supply to schools and then where there are community toilets.
My message for Central Region population is very simple. We need to do the key things. One of them is how to ensure that we keep our environment clean, especially excreta disposal, how we dispose of feces. Let's try as much as possible and eliminate open defecation, because defecating in the open is one of the things that we do that allows for the spread of cholera and other diseases. Then we also want to encourage them to have a very good personal hygiene attitude, especially hand washing with soap at critical times. after cleaning the babies, after using the washroom, and there should be running water. You should always wash their hands. If there's no soap, you can even use ash. Ash would be able to also do a disinfection of the hands. Then we should also ensure that we eat from safe places and eat warm food. That is also very, very important. And in event of any suspected diarrhea, if you defecate for more than 3 times in the day, you would have to report to a health facility for some treatment so that you don't infect others.
Together, let's keep cholera away for a better life.